All right, so I just want to make a quick video about all my protein sources that I use in my diet. And there's no whey protein because whey protein is so expensive right now that it's actually it's actually cheaper to just buy extra yogurt or buy milk. And honestly, the whey protein prices out there are just too ridiculous. I think I saw a jug for $100 the other day for just a couple pounds. It was like $2 a serving basically. So anyways, here's the protein sources that I use and I eat on a regular basis. The first things first is my egg whites. Every morning I have my egg whites with my breakfast. So that is going to be the best protein source for my morning time. I personally don't want to eat chicken or any kind of meat. I want to kind of eat something high protein, but something that's easy to digest, and egg whites are perfect for that. If you wanted to make a second breakfast option, say with yogurt, Greek yogurt's really great. There's 18 grams of protein in Greek yogurt, and this is the Costco brand, only 7 carbs, 0 grams of fat. So in one serving is 170 grams. So if you wanted to even get your food scale, like I have my food scale always, you put 250 grams as compared to 170, and you're gonna get a few more grams of protein. So going up to 250 grams will get you around 25 grams of protein. So if you wanna have a second option for a breakfast instead of egg whites, yogurt's a great way to go. And of course, if you don't mind spending the money on whey protein, you can always add in chocolate powdered whey protein into one serving of yogurt, and you'll be close to 40 grams of protein there. So that's always a good option. I've done that before quite a bit. And then those are the options I have for breakfast. And sometimes, one last thing, if you want a third breakfast option, I don't do this a lot because it's a big production, but if you want to make pancakes, you can take some egg whites and some bananas. Take one banana, take your serving of egg whites, mix them together, and then that turns into a batter that you can fry up into a pancake, and then you just use honey as your sweetener if you want to have that instead of like a regular cheap syrup. So that's enough about breakfast. For my lunch, I always try to aim for a low fat protein. So I don't have any chicken breast today. I have my chicken thighs though, but I had chicken breast earlier and I'm sick of them. So I got some steamed shrimp from Costco, and this is obviously gonna be high protein. There's gonna be no carbs in it. If there are any carbs, it's like 1 or 2. It's not really worth counting. And then, but high protein, there's no fat in this stuff for the most part, maybe 1 or 2, but it's not a fatty meat to where like the chicken thighs right here have 4.5 grams of fat. And then we also have our salmon here, which has a little more fat in it too. Only 2.5 in this one right here. But so just want to get into a couple other things. And then the fat content, while we're at it, we have 11 grams of fat in the bison, which is something I have. And then there's gonna be fat in cheese, and there's also fat in whole eggs. So you do have some non-fat options for protein, such as the shrimp, egg whites. You can get fat-free milk here, and I get the Fairlife brand because this one has 13 grams of protein. Usually other milks have 8 grams of protein. So this is a lactose-free milk, and it has more protein in it. So that's always a better buy. And then again, you also have a no-fat option right here. So those are some quick options for you. But for my second meal, I usually go with like a no-fat. Not that it matters, but like I'm just saying I'm going to have a fatty meat later on. So just for my preference, I like to have a no-fat protein as my second meal. And then I'm gonna have more fat in my third meal just because there's fat in my breakfast. So there's fat in the breakfast, and then the second meal will have less fat in it. Then my third meal around 3 o'clock in the day will have like more fat in it. So the fat just keeps you more full. So I just kind of spread it out. There's really, if you want to have chicken thighs all day long, you're more than welcome to, or whatever. So as long as you count your calories and you're keeping track of your fats and proteins and carbs, you can do whatever you want. So, but just wanted to touch up on the protein sources that I go through every day. So I don't have any chicken breast or chicken tenderloins today. I have shrimp. And then I have these options right here, which I bought for the video. Usually I don't have this much protein on hand in my refrigerator, I usually would just have like one, or I have a couple less. But because I went to Costco the other day, I just want to make a video and kind of like just get some numbers for everybody. So, but yeah, these are some other options that I would do. We've got some chicken thighs here from Costco as well. 22 grams of protein, 4.5 grams of fat, and that's in 4 ounces of meat. So I do 5 ounces of serving. So everything as far as your protein and your fats, you're gonna have to add in another 20% into that. So I do all the math on that later on, and I calculate all that stuff into my meal plans. And then also right here, same thing with the bison, it's also 4 ounces. So whatever you see, 23 grams of protein, 11 grams of fat, you'll be adding another 20% more because we're gonna be eating 5 ounces, not just 4. So, but yeah, I just wanna kind of show off the proteins that I choose to eat and I make my meals with. And so with my eggs, my egg whites every morning, I have my toast, which I always show off, my toast or my English muffins. And I always get the Killer Days brand, which is just so good when it comes to like, even the bread is super awesome. And then their English muffins are great. And then sometimes when I go to Costco and they have organic tortillas, I might get tortillas just because you can get actually 20 tortillas for $5, whereas English muffins are usually $1 a piece. So you get some way better buy. So save a lot more money if you want to make an egg white burrito and use a tortilla as your carb source. So just another option out there for you. So anyways, just want to show off like the proteins that I use, that I prefer, and just give you some ideas of like meals you can make with this. I mean, you can always, anything in here goes great with rice or any other kind of vegetable you can kind of think of, whether it's like shrimp, rice, and avocados, or even shrimp with salmon and asparagus. So like, you know, having your protein, your carbs, and having a vegetable for more vitamins is, you know, a well-balanced meal. So you're gonna have your vegetables, and you know, and I don't have vegetables in every meal I have, but maybe at least 2 meals a day has vegetables in it between the 5 meals I'll have. So not always eating vegetables all day long, but definitely getting some nutrients. So, but anyways, just want to kind of show off what I got going on, some options that you can go for if you shop at Costco or your regular store. And I always go to Costco because the food is always so much cheaper when you buy stuff in bulk. So if you're buying your food in bulk, you're going to save a lot more money, especially if you're going to be eating the same thing every day. You got your meal plan, you're eating the same breakfast every day. You know, you might as well just buy your food in bulk. And when you go to Costco, like their chicken thighs are like $2.99 a pound, and you get like, seriously, like this is 2 pouches right here, but I already cut this off. It's already cut in half, but there's like 6 pouches altogether. So this is just a third of what you would get. So you get 6 pouches together total for like $20. So whereas if you go to the regular grocery store, you buy just like a pound is like, you know, a pound of chicken thighs or chicken could be like $6.99 or even $5.99. So you're definitely saving like 50%. You're saving 50% off when you go to Costco just about and you buy everything in bulk. Like this whole thing of bison right here was $17, I believe it was. So something like this might be $11 for one. So this could have been $22 somewhere else, but at Costco it's like $17. So you save like $5 there. So like everything you do at Costco, you save some cash. So, but anyways, just going to give you some ideas so that way you can start thinking about your meal plans. What do you like? I got smoked salmon over here, so you don't even have to cook this. You know, just, this right here at Costco is actually $20 for this whole entire package, and you get there's 12 ounces here, 12 ounces here. So if you get 6 ounces as your servings, you get 4 servings of salmon just for $20. And if you go to the grocery store, you get 4 ounces is like $8.99. So I mean, you're saving like really like probably about almost nearly half, or if not, you're getting a third more. So you're saving a lot of money when you go to Costco and you just buy things in bulk. So, but yeah, I just want to give you an idea, because like when you're sticking to your diet, your diet is not meant to be something that you don't like doing. I mean, you're gonna be eating more. I mean, you got great food, and you know, everyone loves to eat. So if you don't like your food, maybe you should spice it up with some salt and pepper, or maybe even some butter. And so there's just some basic things you can do, but make your food great so you enjoy eating. And again, like if you're used to eating only like 1 meal a day, like if you skip breakfast and have a light lunch and you have a big dinner, like getting on a diet to lose weight, you're going to be eating more, and you're going to be eating more balanced. Like a lot of protein. We still got our carbs, which I can talk about later, but you're still getting fats, and like everything is really, really great. So when you're looking to lose weight, you're going to be eating more, and everything's going to be more balanced, and like you're going to be feeling great. So once you get really good at, you know, creating your meal plans and weighing food out, it just becomes second nature, and it just becomes part of your life to where it's not like you have to think about it that much. So, but yeah, every day I weigh out my food, and every day I meal prep, and I understand like what I'm doing, and then this makes sure that I'm getting enough food, and also making sure I don't go over. So, but anyways, I just wanted to keep this video somewhat short, just talk about the protein, so that way you can come up with some great meal plans for yourself. And just want to show how great this can be as far as like your eating habits can be, and just eating 5 or even 6 meals a day, and you're going to be looking great, feeling great, you're going to have more energy, you're going to feel healthier. But yeah, I just want to show you that dieting is awesome. So I mean, once you get rid of the negative idea of dieting, and you get into like knowing what it really is all about, when you can dial it in, it turns into be something really, really awesome. So in the next videos, I'll even go over like the condiments that I use, like my sugar-free barbecue sauce. I use mustard, hot sauce, and I'll discuss some other sources that I use for fats, and just kind of keep going over everything that I do. So that way you can have a great meal plan as well. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful to you, and I'll talk to you in a little bit.